Welcome to the Calm Mind Podcast with Zoe Turner. Reduce the noise and create more calm and harmony with my guided meditations. Movement meditation. So much of our lives are spent striving for our goals, working very hard to achieve these goals and not stopping until we've done that. But in meditation, it allows us just to take that little step back, be present, be still within the present moment. One of meditation's most important teachings is that if you're unable to accept yourself as you are in this moment, then you may never feel fulfilled or contented. Now, the paradox is that once we begin to practice this acceptance, we often become kinder, calmer, and happier people. Meditation, it's very much like building a castle. You have to do it one brick at a time. And quite often you're not going to see the results of your work. But then every so often you just stand back and you realize how far you have come since you placed that first brick or the 50th. And this is why it's important to challenge ourselves within our own meditation practice. See yourself as a warrior within your life, not in a violent way, but by being in the present, not numbing out or distracting yourselves, but for all the right reasons, just staying present and accepting the difficult emotions and the feeling of groundlessness that can often arise within life. Because this is an act of courage. It's the act of a warrior. Movement meditation is a very good way to rise to this challenge. It's also a great tool to have when you simply feel like you're not able to sit still. When something very difficult or scary comes into your life, it could be a health diagnosis, maybe you've lost someone that you love, it could be a trauma, or maybe just the idea of sitting still can seem impossible. Mindful movement, it's a very easy way to stay present with what is happening in your body rather than getting lost in thought, planning, creating problems, worrying, creating dramas in your own mind. So now we are going to be present within our bodies. This is an area that some people find very challenging, and why is that? And it's because quite often our bodies are a place where physical pain lives, and it is also the home of a lot of emotional pain that has happened within your life. And your body has stored that emotional pain over the years. But the danger is if that emotional pain isn't released, that may manifest itself in physical problems at some point within your future. Now, an amazing thing to observe is that of your difficult emotions. Observe your grief, your anger, your fear. Observe these. And quite often I know this is a challenge because they invoke many physical sensations. Quite often in life it's not the thing that we're afraid of that is actually causing us suffering. It's the uncomfortable physical expression to the emotion of fear, and often of trying to repress that feeling. And this is why you should spend more time within your body. This is why you should stay present and focus on feeling the pain and the feelings that come into your body. It's so much easier to avoid this, to go out for a run, or to do some intense exercise, watch Netflix, or stuff your face with unhealthy food, or take a nap. This physical and emotional pain, it's asking for your attention. It's ready to process and heal. See it like a puppy or a child, because when you hold space for it, the way that you would for someone else who is in pain, it's going to move through you. But when you try and resist it, it persists and it manifests in ways that you don't want to see within your future. So the most efficient and fastest way to do this for yourself is for you to be within your body, for you to be present. Movement meditation is a very effective way of you doing that. So as you go through these exercises, remember that you're probably very accustomed to rushing or being very efficient. So moving this slowly might be a challenge at first. So I'd like you to be very patient and gentle with yourself, and also be very patient and gentle with whatever emotions arise within your body. So lie on your back on a yoga mat or carpet, something comfortable but firm. And bend your knees with your feet flat on the floor if that's comfortable. You can even have your legs straight out, that's good too. So you are going to move like a mollusk here. You're going to move in slow motion. And with all of these exercises, I don't want you to stretch to the edge of your range of motion. Just stop within 30% of it. Because what you're about to do now is more about physical presence rather than exercising or stretching. Now I'd like you to do each of these exercises for at least 2 minutes, so it might help you to set a timer. Although if you don't want to, I will prompt you. So 1, start by nodding your head up and down like a slow yes. You can say yes in your mind's eye as you do it, and feel your body's reaction to moving this slowly. That's good. Well done. Number 2. Now center your head and start moving your head into a slow no. Slowly in one direction and then in the other. Remembering to remain very safely within your range of motion. That's good. Well done. Number 3. Now nod yes and say no at the same time. So you move your head up and down and then side to side at the same time. This is going to feel like a zigzag. Remember, be very gentle with any sensations or emotions that arise with this experience. You are unlocking knots of emotional tension here. And this release can sometimes bring up feelings that you're not expecting. That's good. Well done. Number 4. Roll your eyes up and down while doing the zigzag. Slow your movement by 20% so that you're moving almost imperceptibly slowly. Well done. Number 5. Raise your arms so that they are perpendicular from the floor. Bend them so you're holding both elbows with the opposite hand, so your arms are in a square above you. Move them slowly backwards and forwards over you. Down as low as is comfortable towards your chest, and the same over and behind your head towards the floor. Well done. Once your arms are back in the center above your head, pause and then start moving them to the left towards the floor as far as is comfortable, and then back to the center and then down to the right like a rainbow. Slowly release your arms and allow them to drop to your sides. If your legs are stretched out, raise them so your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. Then ever so slowly, windshield washer your knees to the left and then to the right. That's good. Well done. Finally straighten one leg while bending the other one until the foot of the bent leg is flat on the floor. Then do the opposite and so on. That's good. Well done. Now as you've finished, I'd like you to lie in a comfortable position and be very present in your body. Get up very slowly and gently. This is a very powerful exercise, so take your time to returning back to life and notice any emotions coming up through the rest of the day. Thank you for tuning in to this meditation. If you would like to try my 7-day meditation challenge, pop to the show notes. In the 7-day experience, I'm going to guide you to gain the benefits of meditation simply and efficiently so that you can invite greater peace and clarity within your life. You will receive each day a new meditation to practice alongside daily tips to allow you to eliminate negative thought patterns, stress less, and welcome more calm and joy into your life.